eventually there is a very small cadre of, quantum biologists called now, people that's trying to understand life as a quantum phenomenon. They are still ostracized, but at least now they have some money to do research. But for 10 years, it was like, everybody knows that, these dogmas of the sort of the orthodoxy of science, are, impeding us to really make progress, and it's time to stop this. But, there is a strong desire for, for this orthodoxy to keep this materialist and reductionist framework that has shown that it's no longer valid. Everybody knows. People that really think, but they don't want that because it's power. According to quantum physics, the universe is holistic. It's not made of separable parts. Everything is connected. Everything is connected from the inside. But according to most physicists, there is no inside because everything, they think that all that exists is actually what you can measure. But that is not possible. Nobody can understand why quantum computers work because their actual operation cannot occur in space-time. It must occur in what is called Hilbert space. But Hilbert space is supposed to be a mathematical abstraction. So how can you do operations in an abstract space of mathematics? You see, it's incoherent. But nobody wants to think deeply about this stuff because nobody has ever taught how to think deeply about stuff. They want to solve the problem. Give me an equation, I'll solve the equations. But the equations are created by consciousness. It is consciousness that creates mathematics, not mathematics that creates consciousness. So what does it mean? That there is a deeper reality where the feelings and the fields exist, the meaning of information exists, and from that world, you have this world that is a classical world where you can get classical information, and we think that the only world that exists is this world. But this world we have constructed with our bodies. So wanting means free will. Because if you are a machine, what do you want as a machine? The next state of the machine is already defined by the algorithm. What do you want? It doesn't make any sense. I don't want anything. But the question doesn't even make, there are no questions to a machine. There are only answers to a machine. So, and to know itself, one must be conscious. Because consciousness is what allows one to know itself. So I have defined free will and consciousness. And why are those self-evident? Because you're conscious and you have free will, and I'm conscious and I have free will. So more self-evident than that, what is there? And if I start there, I can explain quantum physics by that postulate. I can explain what physicists in 100 years have not understood. Quantum information is the representation of inner experience, and the collapse of the wave function is the representation of the free will. What more do you want?